On a week where Donald Trump famously said that Iran and Israel don't know what the fuck they're doing, there's a man who does know what the fuck he's doing. It's Kevin Ashman, and he's back on the Joe Pub Quiz! Kevin, these intros are getting tasty every week, aren't they?
Yeah, no, you've got to find something each week, haven't you?
I know, it's a real bitch.
Yeah, that one was straightforward enough, I think. Yeah,
that was for, everyone can get a bit
fell
of that.
into place for that one, yeah.
Everyone can. But you do know what you're doing because it was another win last week.
Yeah. So generally speaking, I know what I'm doing, but there are occasions where things go horribly wrong. So
You are like the serial killer of comedians now. You just keep slaying them down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, there's no deaths so far, to be fair. Yeah.
Not yet.
No,
Not yet. We'll see how these two stack up against you today.
Yeah.
But do you feel like the quiz is flowing now? Do you feel like the knowledge is flowing? Maybe
a little bit, yeah.
After you came off holiday, that was a bad week, and then ever since.
Yeah. I think it takes a while to get back into the rhythm again, I think. So it's fine. At the moment, it seems to be okay, but no doubt now I've said that'll be a disaster waiting to happen.
Now I have to ask, there is a lot of the people in the comments have been quite concerned about your commute into the studio. They're
right.
quite concerned. Can you just let them all know that it's a nice commute, you like it?
It's a perfectly reasonable commute. It's quite straightforward, yeah. Only takes about an hour. That's fine.
I like that they're concerned for you though.
Oh, why would they be concerned?
They just said he's got to come in from London, from Winchester, and he's...
Oh, that's all right. It's on the main line. It's not a problem.
It's a lovely day.
Yeah.
See some sights.
Yeah.
Do a bit of quizzing.
Yeah, no problem.
Leave him alone. He loves the commute and he loves the Joe Pub Quiz. Anyway, Kevin will be taking on two comedians as usual, and we've got some stalwarts on this week. First of all, on my right, it's Vittorio Angelone, everybody. I didn't mean to go a little bit Italian whenever. Vittorio. Yeah. Now, of course, joining Vittorio on today's Pub Quiz, he's been on Britain's Got Talent. It's Josh Baulff, everyone. Baulff like golf.
Baulff like golf, yes.
There we go. I mean, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on, Josh. And the quizzing knowledge. How are we feeling taking on a 6-time world champion today?
Terrible.
Yeah.
I've done 2 pub quizzes and I lost both of them. So there's no knowledge.
But do you feel like you've got... Because I think a pub quiz team, you just need people with good... Like, this round's mine. I feel like you'd be good at a sport round.
Maybe. I don't really have like a particular interest. I've got recently... Do you know the Vietnam War?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've got into that recently. Have you seen the Netflix?
In what sense have you gotten into the Vietnam War? Have you been conscripted?
When I come home late at night, if I'm drunk after the pub, there's a really good show on Netflix about the Vietnam War. So I've learned all about that. So if that comes up, I've got it.
I love the idea that you're watching Squid Game and you think it's about the Vietnam War.
I will say this, I am thick as shit.
Yeah. Kev, you must feel a bit more confident now going into...
Not necessarily. I know what rounds are to come.
What's your go-to round, Kev?
My go-to round? Well, I mean, it's the general knowledge round, which is the first one.
What was your spec? Because that's my concern about Mastermind. I would never know what my specialist subject would be. What was your specialist?
Well, so the thing about Mastermind picking a special subject is the first rule is don't pick something that's been done X number of times before because they get so many applications that they're going to use any excuse to weed something out. So if you apply for something, it may be your favourite subject.
Yeah.
But if you apply with something that half a dozen people have done before you, they'll think, oh, no, we've had that. So,
yeah.
So there's an art to picking something.
Mine would be...
when I won it, I did Martin Luther King in the first round, Western films in the semi, and the Zulu War in the final.
Wow.
So bit of a mix.
That is
What's your
strong mix. Martin Luther King, I think, as well.
Really? Yeah.
I know. No.
Mine would be, do you know Married at First Sight Australia?
What a show.
Yeah.
What
that would
a show.
be 100% my go-to.
Yeah.
Every time.
I have no clear idea. I think something stand-up comedy-ish.
I've heard of it.
Really? Yeah.
Kev holds the Guinness World Record for Mastermind.
Most points?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was in the Guinness Book of Records for about 3 years, and then when the show finished for a few years, they chopped it. But it was in there for about 3 years.
But it's still the record.
It's still the
record.
Not
Not in
in
the
it's
book.
just not worth printing.
Yeah.
That's not. Do people still get that? I used to get a Guinness Book of Records like every year on Christmas.
Yeah,
it was like
it was
a classic stocking filler, but I wonder if it's dying with the rest of print media.
Woke Mob got involved in it.
It's changed a bit.
That's the life now.
That's not a Kindleable book, is it? Nobody's reading the Guinness Book of Records on
There's no
Kindle.
pictures.
Well, it might do.
No,
It might do.
where's the pictures exactly?
That's all you're looking at it for.
They might-
isn't it?
yeah.
The lady with the long nails. That's what you want.
They've made it a lot more visual in recent years.
The
They've
fat
made it a lot
twins
more
on the
visual.
bikes.
Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Asian baby smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Do you remember Remember the kid that smoked 40
the tall
cigarettes a
guy
day?
shaking hands with the small
That's
guy.
all you want.
yeah,
That's all you
yeah,
want.
yeah.
That's all you
Yeah.
want.
I'm getting childhood flashbacks. This is
Yeah,
The
that's
watermelon smashing guy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
what
great.
a book.
what a book.
I think that might be my favourite book.
Yeah.
Hey, anything and everything.
Yeah,
Because Kevin was in there as well.
that was my favourite
Yeah.
page.
Yeah,
That's the favourite picture in that book.
Favourite
was Kevin.
paragraph.
Yeah,
it's got, yeah.
not even a picture. Snubbed by the woke mob.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to get on with quizzing, and if you want to play along at home, click that link in the bio. We did need a name from you both before we do. Get
Quiz
into
team
that.
name?
Yeah.
Quiz team name.
Vittorio's got this one, I think.
Quizlamic State.
Quizlamic State.
Yeah.
You're here to mess the quiz up.
Yes. Well, I've heard that Joe are a bit concerned about all the people being prescribed as terrorist organisations, and I thought me and Josh would throw our hat in.
I'm in black.
He's in black.
Yeah.
That's very terrorist outfit he's got on.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be Quizlamic State versus Kevin Ashman, and first up, we've got the general knowledge round. So, the first question on general knowledge is, what is Moe's surname in The Simpsons?
Do you know it? Okay.
Do you know it?
I don't know how to spell it, but I know it.
I love that you asked him if he knew it because you knew it, and you just said, I'm going to open it up anyway.
You gotta get your teammates involved.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that,
I'm a
but I'm not
Magic
gonna
Johnson.
Like a
You
De
know,
Bruyne, you
you
just get him
gotta-
involved.
Yeah, I was expecting more.
You're like a more
Intense quiz.
intense.
It's the first question.
It's a Simpsons question.
It's general knowledge.
First
Still
question.
didn't know.
Yeah, I
it.
didn't
Stop
know.
acting like this is piss easy.
I thought it was going to be like politics.
No, it's not.
Kev's got nothing. We're
don't-
flying, Josh.
I don't watch The Simpsons. I don't watch The
Oh my
Simpsons.
goodness!
I know I've
You're a
heard
man of
this, but I can't
literature.
remember it.
Tell you what.
Yeah, I think that might be right.
I didn't want you to think this was a serious quiz.
Maybe-
It's definitely not a serious quiz.
okay, I thought it was. I thought it was.
Maybe we should lock in our answers and then Kev can discuss.
He's getting in your head.
I've written a word down. so
He's
you're-
getting in your head. Kevin, what did you go for?
I put Mo Schmo.
Mo Schmo.
Mo Schmo.
Mo Schmo.
Why not?
He's sort of bizarrely
Why
close
not?
in a weird way.
Mo Schmo, what did you go for?
Sizzlack.
Ah, okay.
Sizzlack is the correct answer, everyone.
Did I spell it right? I think I.
No, you didn't. But yeah, you did. No, you didn't. It's the
No
Z's
C.
before the Y.
Z's before the Y.
Yeah, Z's before the Y. But Mo
But surely
Sizzlack.
is it after the Y as well?
Yeah, but it's still right.
No,
S Z Y
lack. Yeah,
Zillac.
yeah, but it's I don't know. It's just how they spell it. But
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's Mo from?
it's,
Polish? Probably Polish.
Springfield.
Polish, something like that.
Springfield. Kevin, I think that's the first. No, it can't be the first time. Is it the first time you've got the first answer wrong?
I wouldn't have thought so.
I think it might be.
It's a while, but it might have happened.
I'm coming for your chair, Kev.
Let's
fair
go.
enough.
Let's go.
Who knew?
Kev's on the back foot right
knew
now.
that?
Let's go.
No, if The Simpsons ever comes up as a subject, my heart sinks because I just haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Who
Do
knew
another
that Kevin
Simpsons
would
question.
ultimately be taken out by Quizlamic State?
Yeah,
Who knew that?
No one ever sees us coming.
What happens if we win?
Just you personal
Brian.
joy.
Oh, there's no
right?
like cash or anything.
No, there's no
All right,
cash.
just pride. All right, cool.
Well, yeah. You just get some pride. You can tell your family you beat.
I beat an egghead.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
beat an egghead.
Right, come on. Question
Next
two.
question is: what is the first three digits of pi? There you go. Is that quizzy
Is
enough
that
for you,
post
Josh?
decimal point or altogether?
That's before the decimal point as well.
Okay.
I think Vittorio's
We're
a
gonna
back
mark this one down as
off.
well.
Yeah.
I think
You're
you're.
the first.
I think you're a quizzer.
Kev's logged in.
Yeah.
I think
do
the
you want
first one
to-
might be the number 3.
Okay, and then what would
Yep.
you like to do after
No,
that?
I can't tell you.
And then I think there's a point,
Yep.
and then I don't know what happens after
Do you
that.
want to just guess and then
1, 6, 9, 12.
Oh wait, 1 is right.
6,
Nope.
3,
Nope.
12.
4.
4, 1.
Kev, do you want to go as long as you can?
That's
Not
my
really,
phone
I
number. What's the chances?
I just wrote down 5 digits after the dot.
Vittorio's got some game on it. You've got some quizzing knowledge.
I
Yeah.
think these last two might be wrong, but I've got the rest of them right.
Nice. So what have we locked in?
Well, but it's 3.141 and then it's 59 is the next two.
I've
Keep
got
going,
3
keep going.
What do you think's next?
14159.
Do you have anything after that in your pi knowledge?
Not immediately, no.
We used to have a competition in my school on Pi Day, which is the 14th
right,
of
okay.
March. And I was never good at it, but my friend once did 500 digits of pi, which is absolutely crazy. I've got 3.141592653, but I think 53 might be the wrong way around.
Maybe. I only needed the first three. I couldn't
but
tell
is
you if
that-
it's right or wrong.
you ever got it?
Well, mate, I don't know.
Verify it.
What I'm going to say is
Verify.
myself and Vittorio
we
went to
gotta check it.
myself and Vittorio went to very different schools.
Yeah, but that's an
They
extra
were doing
point,
pie
surely.
on
Surely
Pie Day.
bonus
Yeah.
points. Surely,
That's mad.
Look at
production
that.
team. Well, I got that far into pie. That's all right.
You are both correct. Anyway, well done.
Yeah.
Vittorio's a serious quiz. I think
Yeah,
you're gonna have
I
to
thought
be
it
worried.
would be, yeah.
You're gonna have to be. What do you think of Josh?
I'm
What did you think of Josh? You said Vittorio was a serious quizzer. What did you think of Josh? When you
I'm
first
waiting
saw
for my round.
Doing great support. He's
Waiting for his round.
Yeah.
Waiting for his round. Next question is: which country has the only non-quadrilateral national flag in the world?
Right. Whoa.
Recently.
Josh, what were you saying, mate?
Whoa.
It's
That-
not a serious quiz, this, is
That
it?
was just
well,
words.
Well, you
Go
wanted
again,
a serious quiz,
say it
you
again,
got a
say it
serious
again,
quiz.
Say it again.
Which country has the only non-quadrilateral national flag in the world? And Kevin is locked in, so you can
I
confer out
googled
loud.
this last week, Josh,
Why would you Google that?
because I
What's a
know it
quadrilateral?
goes like this.
Yeah, but why would
like
you?
a rectangle?
Why would you Google it?
Most national flags are like that.
So
This
who has
one
like a
goes
long one?
up and then chuk.
No, no idea.
It looks like a Glastonbury.
You know your flags,
It looks
go
like
on.
a Glastonbury flag. And
So it's like a long flag.
no, it looks like this. That's the shape of it. Whereas everybody else's flag is a quadrilateral, which means 3 straight lines.
Right.
4. Don't look at me like that, Kevin.
Have you got it, Kevin?
Yeah.
I think it might be Q8, but I think that's wrong.
No, I've never seen that in Q8. I'm always in Q8. I've never seen that.
I think this
If
is
you think
wrong.
that's Q8, let's do it.
I think it's wrong, but
Islamic
let's
State,
do
where
it.
have we gone?
we should know about this. This is the Middle East, if it is the Middle East. We've put Q8, but that is the shape of it.
That's
but
absolutely the shape of
Yeah.
it.
Kevin, where'd you go?
Nepal.
Oh, you're
Nepal
right.
is the correct answer, and
Tip of my
Kev's
tongue,
right
tip of my
back
tongue.
in it.
Tip of my tongue.
You're to Kuwait, never been to Nepal?
No, I've never been to either, but it's a nice flag.
Oh, right, next question is, what does the A in NATO stand for?
Something about astronauts. Maybe.
I don't
Like NASA.
NASA.
Don't
NATO.
confer until Kev's logged in. You don't. wanna
No,
give
yeah,
him
he is.
a
I
hint.
just think he's thinking of NASA.
I think you are
NATO.
thinking-
National.
So do you know what NATO is?
No, national something, right?
Do you know what, Kev? I love how quick you put it down. I think this is bringing out a good bit, and I think you want to win this one.
National
I just know
aerobic.
it, so-
Yeah.
Aerobic.
That feels like a quiz word.
Aerobic.
Just
so
to-
basically, it's a collection of countries.
Wait. Just to play devil's advocate, what do you think NATO is?
Yeah,
Josh?
yeah.
I have no idea.
You never heard of NATO?
No. It's something to do with politics.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah,
that.
so I think the first word is national.
Yeah.
No?
I don't know if that's right. I think it might be nuclear.
Nuclear arms.
I think it could be arms or arm because it's about
Nuclear
basically if
arms.
you invade
Yeah.
one of the countries that are in NATO, then this whole bunch of countries show up like all the older brothers
Yeah.
of that country.
I don't think we should be dropping big C's, but I think it should be arms.
You get no you're saying cunt?
We need to get paid, Vittorio. It's the only reason I'm here, mate.
Same.
Arms.
Arms?
National Arms Trust Office.
Okay, I don't think trust or office are right, but I'm happy to put arms.
Arms. You've locked in.
We've locked in arms.
Arms.
Or ammunition.
Ooh, you have locked in. Do you want to change it to what have you gone for, Kevin?
Atlantic.
Atlantic.
National Atlantic.
No, it's
Is-
North Atlantic Treaty Organisation.
Why did everyone say it was national?
I think you did.
Yeah, but I was back and you all sort of went along with it.
I feel stupid now.
It is Atlantic. Kevin does get it right. NATO. I was bigger than you.
Would you like
Come
your
on.
scribbling out your? Would you like a cloth, or are you
I've got
happy to
one.
scribble?
I've got
You're
one. I
happy to
just tend
scribble.
to
He's
What's the
scrabble
next
at the
doing
end.
what he likes.
Yeah.
Last question in general knowledge, and Kevin is 3-2 up. Is what is the longest mountain range in the world?
Longest?
Yeah.
Japan's quite a
Kev's locked
long
in.
mountainous country. But then
Kev's locked in.
the Alps are very long. The Himalayas are where all the tallest ones, but I don't think it's going to be the Himalayas. Do you have any mountain ranges in your back pocket that you're
Okay.
thinking of?
The only thing my brain's saying is Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
which I think's a mountain.
Yes, it's in Tanzania,
That's all I've
which
got.
was a question on this podcast.
I think it might be Everest, no?
What was it?
Tanzania is where
yeah.
Kilimanjaro is. That was on the Jamie.
So you're
Hudson.
looking not for the mountain, the country.
No, the range.
The range.
The mountain range.
Do you know how like there's like
Alps
you said before
versus
the Alps?
Pyrenees
Yeah.
versus the.
Whatever.
The Himalayas.
Listen, Vittorio, whatever you think.
But I don't know.
I think we've learned whatever you think we're going for.
I have a
That's
thought
what we're
it'll be
doing.
in Japan, but I don't know what I don't know what that's called. The mountains in Japan, because it's a long country, but then the mountain range might not be long.
Fiji. Is it Mount Fiji?
No, but it's a collection of lots of mountains. So Everest is in the Himalayas.
You know, like the Swiss Alps, there's quite a few mountains there.
I'm checking
Alps.
it out.
Pyrenees feels crazy.
Pyrenees.
Yeah.
Not Pyrenees.
Sauce you get it now.
No, I thought it was a thing.
That's Pyrenean.
Are you thinking of hay fever tablets?
No, I was thinking.
No, he's thinking Pyrenean.
What's Pyrenees?
Gooch.
Ah, right. I just know it's Gooch, Northern.
So are you happy with the Pyrenees?
I'm happy with whatever you say.
This feels crazy.
There will be around. Well, I'm in it. I can feel it, but I'm not at the minute.
Again, I'm spelling this crazy, I think, but you know what I mean.
All right, where have you gone?
Pyrenees.
Pyrenees. Kevin.
Andes.
Andes is the correct answer. The Andes is the longest mountain range
What
in
country is that in?
the world. Kevin,
All
what?
down South America. All down the western side of South America. So it goes several countries.
It's a long one. It's a real long one. At the end of that round, Kevin is ahead. It is 4 points to 2.
We started so well.
Islamic State, you started really well, but you're still only 2 behind after the first round. I'd usually say that is a win in most books, but you've got to feel disappointed.
Yeah,
we do, yeah.
but we'll come back.
Yeah, we're just happy to be.
The tide of Quizlam's unstoppable.
That's true. You know what? You go through little ebbs and flows, don't you?
Yeah,
But eventually you will be back.
I think we'll be back. I think this next round's going to be alright.
yeah, 100%.
If you want to carry on playing at home, click that link in the bio. But up next, we've got the geography round. On this one, I'll say a question.
Listen, can I just pipe in?
Yeah.
I've been learning Africa at the minute
Yeah.
on an app.
Guys?
So if Africa comes up, I've got.
I've been playing a good game because you know GeoGuessr where it shows you.
GeoGuessr is so
Find
good.
it. I've found a better website. It's called EthnoGuessr, where it shows you a person and you have to guess what their ethnicity is and where that's from.
that feels
Very exciting and feels racist.
Yeah, it does feel racist.
It
That.
sounded problematic the way you just said that.
So we've got to pick the
Sounds quite
country. Is that what we've got to do?
It is good.
It sounds quite interesting.
So I'll say a question. The answer will be a country, and you have to correctly locate it on the map. If
Yeah, I
you
think
guess
I've got
it
this.
correctly but don't locate it on the map, you get it wrong.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Can we just
alright?
focus on Africa?
There is an African question on
All right,
here.
sweet.
so
Let's go.
you put a lot of pressure on yourself now for this. So the first question on geography round is: which country consumes the most energy drinks per capita?
Must
Why
be,
do I
must be
think-
over here, right?
But then is there going to be, like, I remember Red Bull being, I don't know if Kev's locked in.
No, not yet. But I don't know the answer, so it's...
I think it's there.
No, but per capita is, because that, I think total, yeah, America will get that, but per capita is like per 1,000 people. It
Right.
doesn't matter how big the country, it could be a very small country.
So it's like average consumption.
Oh,
4 Red Bulls a
okay.
year or
Well,
whatever.
where's boring? Where they need energy?
Well, I think
Norway.
I remember maybe, but I think it's going to be like lots of ski places have lots of energy drinks.
That's what I'm saying.
stuff,
Norway's
Norway.
skiing it.
But then I think Switzerland. I remember there being loads of Red Bull when I was in Switzerland. But maybe that's just at ski places.
When I went to Thailand and they were very on the Red
Are
Bull.
you locked in, Kevin?
It's more like
Kevin is
medicinal.
locked in.
So,
Kevin's locked in.
So where did you go on holiday? You were saying?
Thailand.
And they had a lot of energy drinks there.
Yeah, but I think it's more like medicinal out there.
Oh, okay.
Because I've done 4 vodka Red Bull, like, you know the buckets where you get the spade in the bucket?
Yeah, like a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, they served that on the beach, like a whole bucket. I did 4 of them. I started tripping.
That's a good question. There could be a massive inflation at in Spain for Red Bull consumption because of all the Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, that's what yeah, maybe.
Wayne Lineker.
Should we go for?
Wayne Lineker is propped up on vodka Red Bull.
Should we give Spain a go?
And other
I
substances.
don't know if it is, though. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Yeah.
Where are you
Do you want
locking
to
in?
find Spain?
It's down here. I know where Spain is.
Okay.
Yeah, they say it's all right.
This doesn't have a.
Oh, this one will. You used that one before. Do a little dot on Spain for
Big
me.
for this.
I feel like it's going to be Norway.
Right, so we're locked in. Spain is your answer. Kevin, where have you gone?
I just went for the USA. Just so, yeah.
Now that's interesting because you wanted to go USA.
Did I talk you out of it?
And the correct answer is USA. It is USA.
They're industrious.
They drink an average of 29 litres.
Spain.
29 litres a year on average per person. Which is a lot of energy.
Problem is, because he was so smart the first round, I'm now being guided by him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's distracting me.
You
but
need,
I was right.
It's like coming out of a relationship. You need to remember who you are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need to remember who I am.
Trust your instincts.
America. You're fucking
Sorry
sorry.
about that.
Next
Do we have
question.
I always think with quizzes, you gotta, like, when you're giving a top answer, you gotta give the top three for just, like, a bit of info. You know what I mean?
Bit of info would be UK was next.
Okay.
But that was way behind, 13 litres. And then next
UK was
Jap-
second. Wouldn't
Next
have
was
done
Japan
I thought better.
with 9 litres.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, yeah, they both crossed my mind, but I decided the Yanks would probably.
Next up, where was the first country to sell the Mini Cooper outside of the UK?
I reckon like wait for
This
kids.
was 1959.
Must be like France or Italy,
59.
right?
It's got to be easily
The Italian job.
exportable, you would think.
Yeah, like the Italian job was Mini Coopers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe Italy or France.
Italy or France, both I'm probably happy with.
Kev's, he just listens to us. That's what I've realised. Like he's not straight down with the answers.
Honestly,
Well, we should wait
I'm
until
not straight
Kev
down
locks
with it
in.
because I don't know the answers.
honestly, I've known Kev a while now. He ain't listening. He ain't listening. He hardly listens to me.
I reckon,
He's-
yeah,
What?
Europe,
What'd you
surely.
say? Oh, no, sorry.
There we go. Who's the
So
real
you think
comedian?
Italy or France?
Yeah.
France
Is it them or is it
the
you?
most,
Oh, well, is it?
like,
Yeah, mate.
just because it's like right there.
yeah.
1959.
today, Kev.
Yeah, quite
Straight
like
out
this
of the
one.
wall.
Yeah, I like that one.
This one, yeah.
But then there's a logic to Italy
He's rocking it.
with the Italian job. I'm happy to take your
I reckon France.
France.
Let's do it.
Where have you gone?
We've gone France just because easy export 1959 on a boat
Okay.
across the channel type thing.
Kev, where have you gone?
Well, similar principle, but I decided the Belgians might say, sod the French, we don't want them. You know, so
I can confirm. Both wrong. Both
Italy?
wrong. Australia.
I was going to put that
Culturally,
I've
I've
yeah.
never seen an Australian drive
That was
a Mini
the-
Cooper.
just because of the common.
How many Australians you seen? You've been out there
There's
gigging?
probably tax benefits
that's
and all
what
sorts of
happens.
things.
That's not a common car, is it?
I know, but they were big on the Brits
Yeah.
in that time.
Yeah.
Okay. First thing I
Because they're
thought
just
of,
sunburnt
yeah.
English people, really.
There we go.
So yeah, that was 1959 as well. Last question on geography is where was the first country to open a Subway sandwich store in Africa?
You said Africa's your spot.
You did
Yeah,
say.
but it's not where Subway was set
Now,
up.
similar to the Australia answer, are we going the most culturally Western,
Southern
Northern,
Africa.
South Africa?
South Africa, yeah. I
Now,
would have thought.
you would think.
Yeah, if I was taking a punt. Yeah.
Is there anywhere else who might like wild, like Nigeria, maybe?
No,
Feels
if,
like somewhere
if
that has, like,
guns to my
Western
head, I would say
influences
South
and stuff.
Africa.
I say Western, I mean global North rather than West because they're exactly.
I've
as
been to South
Western
Africa and
as-
it was very Western.
Now, do you want to give that a whack on the map because I am not confident
Yeah, so,
on this?
I mean, it's there.
Do you think it's the?
Yeah, it's the bottom.
Cool.
Do you want to know where Djibouti is?
Do you like Subway, Kev?
Yeah, it's all right.
Subway's fallen off. The
What's
last
your
3
go-to?
years, Subway's gone.
What's your
bad.
go-to? Subway.
is Subway gone?
Tuna, the foot-long thing.
It stopped being
Gotta have
it
a
stopped
meatball
being a
marinara.
choose your own thing. It's now it's all like preset stuff. It's all become like ease of ordering. Whereas I like the kind of fucking around with stuff. Steak and cheese for me, by the way. That's because my friend said the steak is one of the only things that doesn't arrive frozen,
Yeah.
Fair point.
and he worked there.
I don't like those machines, they're self-checkout tills now. I can't see what they're doing to my sandwich. That's what I liked about Subway. You can
It's
see
made
what
in
you were
front of you.
doing.
I
yeah.
don't like the smell. Like you can walk
Really?
past
I-
the Subway and you know you're outside a Subway.
I like that smell.
The cookies
No.
are good.
Stink.
Remember when it was
Really
£1
good.
for 3 cookies?
Yeah, the cookies were good. I think
Right.
it's South Africa.
We've gone South Africa.
You've gone South Africa
Yeah.
and you have correctly located it as
Yeah.
well. Where'd you go, Kev?
I did the same on the same principle.
Oh, so close, but so wrong.
Kenya?
Tanzania.
Tanzania were
In
fucking
2000 had the first
Tanzania.
Subway. They were ahead of the times.
Tanzania.
Good God, pre 9/11.
Kilimanjaro for people who just got up there.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Nice
That'd
foot
be
long
good.
sub.
Yeah, well,
Strange place to have a Subway.
Yeah.
It's so high up. Do you get it? There we
That's That's my favourite thing to do when you're coming back down from a mountain is just to say, oh, there's a pub up there. Just a little in-joke with everyone who's going up. Yeah. Everyone likes that. You know, it's the common thing to do if you're...
There's lots of classic hiker banter.
Yeah, hiker banter is good, man. It's good. So at the end of the joke, that was a horrific round for you both. And to be fair, for
It was
Kev.
pretty rich for me.
What's the scores on the doors?
5-2 to Kevin.
Okay,
Islamic State
right.
are getting battered.
Was-
But
As they should be.
have no fear, because next up we have got no context voxes. So this one is that we ask people random questions on the street, and you have to decipher what we ask them. And this week we asked British people if they could pronounce or read Irish names.
Yeah.
So we're going to play you 3 clips, and all you have to do is try and decipher which name they're trying to pronounce. So without further ado, the correct answer is worth a point, by the way. So let's go for the first no context vox.
Sabrina.
Sean.
Shannon.
Shannon, that's the
I don't know.
So you've got Sean.
Yeah.
Shannon.
Let's take something off Lord of the Rings. Super hard.
I think I know that. There was a girl. Do you watch Race Against the World?
Yeah, I love that show.
Was that her
We've got
name
very
on the
similar.
show?
You are.
Her name was that, wasn't it, on the show? The Welsh couple, Irish couple, Welsh couple. They were Welsh. This is an Irish question.
I can't remember her name.
Sean, no, I think
Shawnees?
because there's been a couple B's mentioned in there.
Kevin is locked in, so you can confirm.
And there's a couple of B's in there. I think it's a classic stumbling block for English people. Although he's not English at the end.
Yeah.
Classic stumbling. I think it's Siobhan.
Yeah. But what was the girl's name on Race Against the World?
I can't remember.
Was that Shawnees or something?
Okay, both locked in. What have you gone for, Kev?
Siobhan.
Siobhan. Let's see what the answer was.
So Siobhan.
Oh, Siobhan.
Siobhan.
Bullshit.
That's
So,
what
yeah.
it looks like.
Where do you do these interviews?
Manchester.
Out of Shappy.
I would know that name written down, Siobhan.
Siobhan, you would
It's
know
a
what to
classic
say.
name.
It is a classic name. I was expecting them to go for like
That's
mad,
a
like
little bit weird.
mad weird ones, but we might know the next one. But he's from like wherever, you know.
So that is,
Turkey or whatever?
he was from Australia, I think.
Oh, mad.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
he's
was
from that.
a point each. Siobhan was the correct
God, I'm
answer.
hoping that we need to make some gains in this round.
Let's have the next no context vox.
Second one.
Naomi.
Namara? Nimia? Nimia.
Final answer.
Nimia.
Interesting one.
We must have an M in.
Yeah,
I was thinking Neve. That's an Irish name,
I
isn't
think
it?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Where have you locked in? Islamic State.
Neve. We've got
Neve, and that
Neve.
was you said that as well.
Thank you. That's my first. That's my
N-I-A-M-H.
first answer.
You said that, Kev.
Yeah, Neve.
Neve. You need him to get them wrong. You do need him to get them wrong. Let's see exactly what we said.
Neve.
Oh.
Close. Neve.
Neve, okay.
Yeah.
Neve was the
I
correct
like, that,
answer.
I like that the other women gave up, or did they just maybe get that one right?
They got that one right
Because
they were smart cookies. Smart cookies. So you have both got a point there.
Nimia.
Let's see the final. Oh God. Let's see the final no context box.
Can't even say that. Caroline.
Fuck nah. Nah. Kiombi? Kiombi.
I don't even know where to start with that one. no offense to anyone with that name.
Camp or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going camp. I'm going with it saying.
I don't know. This
Interesting one.
one. I think I know this one.
Kevin does not know
No,
this one.
I can't tell from what they said.
Whatever you
What-
think,
what-
write it
what-
down. I think Kev can't hear.
Would you like to put an answer down, Kevin?
I don't think what they're trying to get.
Yeah. What's the name?
Certainly a name. Certainly a name.
Is there an actor called that?
No, I think you're thinking of the lovely lady from Brooklyn, the film Brooklyn.
Don't know.
It's got to be something complicated, isn't it?
You could have it, mate. You could have it.
I think no, you have got it because I just can't tell from what they.
If we get this, what is it? 5-3.
If you get
It's
this,
probably like 7.
and
yeah,
Kevin doesn't, it's 7-5
7-4.
to Kevin.
And then is it buzzers next?
Is it possible?
We're
Not
back
yet.
in the game.
Not
I can
yet.
feel
Okay, we've
it.
got time to
You've
make
got
up
time.
some.
7-5.
Kevin knows the round after this is
Yeah,
not
he's
his
not got
strong
this though,
suit
has
as
he?
well.
He's not got this.
See it again?
Oh, can we see that
I don't know
first
if
clip
it's done
again,
that. I don't
please?
know
No,
if
you don't get it again.
No, yeah, you can do. You can do.
That's not how this
It's not
works.
normally me asking for it again, but it's, yeah.
Can't even say that. Caroline.
Fuck nah. Nah. Kiombi?
I don't even know where to start with that one. no offense to anyone with that name.
Camp or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going camp. I'm going with saying.
Are you refusing to give an answer, Kev?
Well, it's not going to refuse it. I can't think of anything to possibly put.
Gonna have to push
No,
you.
I'll have to leave it. I'm sorry.
You're leaving it?
Yeah.
Islamic State, you got an open goal here.
So it depends how you want to pronounce it. Some people pronounce it Kiva, some people pronounce it Quiva, but it's
Yeah.
Caoimh.
So down in Cork, it's Quiva.
Yeah.
Quiva.
I got the CAO.
Yeah.
Let's see exactly what we asked.
It's Queevin.
I don't know.
You know,
I'm dyslexic, you see.
Yeah, as if.
She is dyslexic, to be fair.
Yeah, but she thought that said Caroline.
But that's correct. You have pulled it back. You have pulled it back. It's to within 2. Now we've watched it. How do we feel, Vittorio? Because
I didn't mind. Like, they were sort of like, this lady was nice. She like laughed at herself a lot of the time. The lady who said Caroline, and she was like, I'm dyslexic, which is nice. But then the other guy was like, rubbish. Like that Australian guy. Come on.
Yeah.
Rubbish. It's a different language, Josh.
I mean, your name's Italian.
Yeah. It's very phonetic, though.
Yeah.
He does what it says in the tin. Baulff. Where's Baulff from?
Baulff is Scandinavian.
Norway, Sweden.
I actually
Denmark?
I have no idea. But apparently it's Scandinavian. Apparently all the Baulffs are related to each other.
Yep.
It's a very rare name.
Who's
My gran told me that.
who's someone that people say you look like? Because there's someone in my head.
Yeah, you know the guy.
Yeah.
What, the guy from YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bazinga, yeah.
Very.
I had it on the
Is this
tube.
French? Is that the French guy?
No, it's
No, it's not in the side, man.
it's one of KSI's mates, but whenever I'm on the tube, I guarantee either someone will know me from TikTok or they'll be like, you're Bazinga.
At the end of the round, it is 7-5 to Kevin, and we're going into
Let's
famous
go.
faces.
Got 'em all.
I need you to tell me who these people are, and there is a bonus point for the link between them all.
What's going on? You know them. These are
No, most of them, I think.
Yeah, these are not. So we've got to work out the link.
There's a link
he doesn't
between
even
them
know
all.
who he is. Who's this?
I think you're both struggling on that one. How are we feeling on the link?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Not the hardest faces this week, but definitely a hard link.
So it's like a bonus point for the link,
Bonus point for the link, and
and we could really
you could do the
with getting
points. yeah.
we could do with getting a bonus point here.
Come on.
They haven't all been in one like series, but if they're going to do that, it's going to be an animated thing. Have they all been in? We're not locked in over here.
Who? Oh, I don't think so.
But like, I just because I think an animated thing would be like a good
Yeah.
way to
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, they've all done this. Or
I
whatever.
mean, maybe, yeah, animated.
Are they all on the Epstein flight log?
Probably. Probably.
Write it
I
down.
don't know.
That's
What's.
my only advice. Write that one down.
No, there's no way they were.
I'm joking.
Really?
Is there like an
No, something around
alphabetical
there,
thing? No.
If they were on the Epstein flight log, would you still watch Shrek?
Yeah.
for
Shrek's
Eddie
one,
Murphy.
you got to separate the art
Mate,
from the artist.
if I would have been on the Epstein flight log if I was famous.
Yeah, if you were
Do you know what I
invited
mean?
to an
If
island
you- yeah.
for a big man party.
If you was at a party, 100%.
I don't think when they invite you, it says like, come to this pedo party.
No.
I think it just says, come to this
If
party.
he's like, we got jet skis, I'm there.
Yeah, but some people knew, surely.
No.
The people who went back again.
It's if you're on there twice, that's a separate thing.
Yeah, but if you go if you're at a party and your mates, I've got an island, there's
Yeah,
jet
fool
skis.
me once.
Yeah, there's young girls everywhere. I'm there. Do you know what I mean? I would be full
what
of
a mad
We've all
sentence.
been to the park.
What
You know what I
a
mean?
mad sentence.
It's got to be something here.
Like, I don't know. Like, this is the
Right.
real.
I think Eddie's the key.
I can't think of a film that any two of them have been in together.
I don't think it's that. I think it's like it's something
Right, you give me
outside
the
of
link,
film.
I'm not.
So it'd be
I
like-
will offer one clue because you're both struggling. It's nothing to do with films.
Yeah, I think it's something. It's usually something like they've all had a divorce or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But Eddie Murphy.
Nothing to do with films. They haven't all. Have they? No.
Have they all modelled? Maybe.
That would be obvious over here. I was like, have they all guest starred in something?
Kev's locked in.
Like Friends?
I've written something.
They haven't all been in Friends, have they?
No.
She's too young to have been in Friends.
Got nothing. Is it too like?
They're not Scientologists. They're not. They're all American.
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing that I can't. I don't really know anything about these outside of the films.
Yeah, no.
They're also not all American.
Who's
She's not American.
Oh,
She's
Scarlett
English.
Johansson as well.
Canadian?
No, I think she's. Oh, it might just be she's half and half.
Yeah, I think so.
She's Swedish.
what do you know about Scarlett Johansson outside of films?
Like, absolutely not. She goes out with that guy from SNL.
Okay, what do you know about Bruce Willis outside of films?
Dementia.
What do you know about Eddie Murphy outside of films?
Used to do stand-up.
Homophobic. What do you know about Ryan Gosling outside of films?
Don't know. Nice guy.
About Naomi Campbell?
She goes to Dave Chappelle's parties.
Put that.
Have they all been to Dave Chappelle's?
Yeah, we don't have anything. I don't know anything about these people.
I am going to have to press you.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I just put it...
Oh, it's nothing.
I reckon maybe they all modelled, because she's a model. Maybe they all modelled.
Have they all hosted Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, do that.
Right. Quizlamic State have locked in. Not the best vibes over here at the moment.
That was really tough.
Yeah.
That was really
Are we
tough.
going to be really annoyed that we haven't got this link? You said it's a hard link.
It is a hard link.
you know
I'm
what?
proud of myself for this
On
link.
the way here, I watched one of these videos,
Mm.
and I got it straight away. It was
Yeah.
they'd all been shot. It was Trump, Lil
Oh,
Wayne,
yeah,
Bob
yeah.
Marley. I got that straight away, but this one, no chance.
Right. Okay. We're all locked in.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
Where have we gone for the first one? I'll go to Quizlamic State first.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely bang on. Point each.
Bruce Willis,
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This one is.
Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. Perfect.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Perfect.
Naomi Campbell, that was you.
Ah, yeah, I put Angela Bassett.
It's Naomi Campbell!
Right.
So does that mean we got a point?
You got a point back,
So we're now
right?
7-6.
So
Well,
it
it's-
is
whatever, we get
now.
points for all
There is a
of it,
point
I think.
in it. There is a point in it. It's
Let's go.
11-10. Wait, can't.
And
Yes,
then
it
the
is
link, there's
11-10.
no-
What am I
that's the
still
link.
11-10. Now I just need the link. This is where the bonus point. If you get this right, Quizlamic State, you go level
So
with
it's
Kev
right.
heading into the final buzzer round. What'd you go for?
We said hosted SNL, but we think that's probably... I mean, it could be right, but I don't think it's what you've
Kevin.
I tried about 4 different things in the end. I bet they all sued different film companies and.
They all sued different film
Well,
companies.
film companies.
Okay. Wrong.
Is it superheroes?
It's not. I can confirm the link between them all. They've all released an album.
Oh,
Ah.
They
wasn't even close to that.
all
Have they?
released an album. Scarlett Johansson released an entire album of Tom Waits covers. Bruce Willis dropped a blues album in the 80s called The Return of Bruno and even had a top 10 single. Eddie Murphy, his song, well, he had 4 albums basically. He did a song with Michael Jackson as well. Ryan Gosling is in a band called Dead Man's Bones, and Naomi Campbell released 1 album.
I
Mad.
never would have got that.
Mad.
In a million.
Just
Good
shows
link,
you
though.
what they're all capable
All
of.
self-involved.
But no one got the link, so it is...
But we gained the point, though. We're
You
back.
have gained a point, 11-10.
11-10.
And we're going into the
Get
final
that
buzzer
up.
round.
Get that buzzer up.
And this is where it really hots up. So at the end of that round, it is 11-10 as we head to... Oh, it's last orders at the Joe Pub quiz. And we are going down to the wire. So I'll give you 4 categories. You can choose the category of buzzer question you want to go up against Kevin in. Okay? And the first question is worth 3 points. The second question's worth 2 points, and the last question's worth 1 point. Obviously, they get easier as they go on. But the first correct answer wins. It finishes the game. So if you get the correct answer on the 3-point one, it finishes it.
Well, and then you win.
And then if you get it right, you win the game. Ooh. If Kevin gets it right, he wins the game. It's basically just a buzzer round now.
Right, okay, let's go.
Next, the first correct answer wins the whole game.
And what's the crack for us? Is it like if I buzz, we can't
You
confer?
can both answer, yeah. You can both confer, yeah.
Okay.
If you buzz, get it wrong, it goes over to Kevin.
So, okay.
All right.
Do we have to wait till the end of the question to buzz?
If you buzz and I've not finished, I won't give you the rest of the
question.
But when we buzz, we have to make the noise, or it makes.
It'll make the noise for you.
Why do you make a noise then?
For last order.
Just for the last order's question. So your categories to choose from, Quizlamic State, are history, animals, sport, or film. Which one would you like to go up against Kevin?
Either. What do you think Kev's knowledge is?
History, animals, sport, film. I think he's going to be good on all of them. His probably weakest out of that would be sport or animals, but maybe film. But I don't know. What were his 3 mastermind things? It was Martin Luther King. And Zulu Wars and film. Western films.
Yeah, so but I'll go sport or film.
I think sport. Because Western films was one of those. Okay, let's do sport.
Sport? You're locking in with sport?
We're locking in with sport.
We're locked in with sport. The next answer will win the game. Kevin has been taken to a tiebreaker and they've still got a chance. This is... Can you feel the tension? Does this mean a lot to you guys? Or?
Yeah, really a lot, yeah.
I'm very competitive.
I'm excited.
Okay, so first...
If you need to break my hand.
Fingers on buzzers. We've gone for sport. First question, worth 3 points.
I think put your finger on the buzzer so we can both just press it if we need to. Yeah.
I'm feeling it. What food item did baseball player Babe Ruth wear under his cap to keep cool? This is the slowest buzzer round in history.
What's a cold food? If we press it, are we out? Do you know what I mean? Like
you have to answer, yeah.
So, as in, if we leave it. There's no downside to us pressing it.
I can't just have this going on. I'm going to give you... But I don't want to press it. I'm going to give you... If you don't answer by 20 seconds, I'm going to take the question away.
We might as well just answer.
No, because then you get...
Then if we get it wrong, then Kev has to go and then...
Yeah. What's a cold food?
What food stuff? Or
what food item does he wear under his baseball cap to keep cool?
We just give it a go.
Right, I need a buzzer from someone.
What have you got?
I need a buzzer from someone.
What food?
I need a buzzer from someone.
Go on.
All right.
Steak.
You've gone for a steak. Is that raw or cooked?
Like a raw steak.
Raw steak is wrong.
Okay.
Kevin.
I'm going to say something really ridiculous. An ice lolly.
An ice lolly?
Yeah, because it would melt, obviously.
It would melt. That is incorrect.
I was going to say peaches.
It's a cabbage leaf.
Oh.
A cabbage leaf, and you'd swap it in between innings. We go on to the next question to take all the marbles. Which English Football League team was given the nickname The Gas?
The Gas? It's going to be some kind of town.
Guys, this is horrendous.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
No idea.
We buzzed in.
It's just an absolute guess at MK Dons.
It's not MK Dons. I am going to go over to Kevin.
It could be anything. I'm assuming this is probably because there was a big gas holder or something, historically a big gas facility nearby or something. I don't know. I'm just going to say Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe?
Yeah. Scunthorpe.
The Irons, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. But
it's wrong. It's wrong. It's Bristol Rovers.
And it's because of the big gas holder, yeah.
Now, this one is still going to be worth 2 points because I want a winner at the end of this quiz, okay?
Oh, it's 2 points instead of 1 point? Okay,
because I want a winner. We need to have a winner, okay? Okay. In which sport... Let me just set the tension.
We're struggling here.
In which sport would you find the Calcutta Cup? That was Kevin.
Oh, no.
Rugby Union's the correct answer, and Kevin takes the quiz. Well done, Kevin.
Sorry about that. Well done.
He's took it. 2 more comedians taken down.
Very good.
Sorry, you seem gutted.
I'm very good because I knew the answer to the last question.
Where was the hesitation?
You came steaming in with it. We were chatting, and then you just started asking
Yeah.
a question. I think that should be a replay.
It was a
I think that's
pretty
more like an
long
issue with you.
question. It was a pretty long
You came
question.
steaming in. We were chatting
Yeah.
about other stuff.
You weren't
Did you
reading the
feel
room.
that, Kev?
Well,
Did you feel that I was wrong there? Or?
Play the
Yeah,
tape.
I think
No,
there's
no,
another one.
Kevin
You
doesn't.
were in early.
I thought it was-
You
Kevin's
were in
happy.
early.
Let's
We
have
were
one more
we were
question.
discussing
Kevin's
because
happy.
you were throwing information out. You said, "Oh, now this one's going to be 2 points," and while I was saying, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is going to be 2 points," so whatever,
We're
you
having like
started
a brief
asking the question.
break.
Tell you what,
I feel that you're just looking for someone to blame. I'm happy to be that guy.
No, it's fine.
I'm happy
You know,
to be.
That's how you want to do your quiz. It's fine.
I can be your emotional punch bag. That is absolutely fine. I am.
it's not good enough.
I'm
really.
used to it. Dan Tiernan hit me last week, so it's fine.
We're not going to hit you.
Yeah,
We're not gonna hit you. We're
just
just
never going to
ashamed.
return.
We're just disappointed.
Have you enjoyed coming on the quiz regardless?
No.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
No.
Yeah.
You seem really.
I will come back, but because I'm very competitive. But no,
Yeah.
You took him to the wire. Not many people can say that.
you say that we lost by 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was point.
The last one was 2 points.
Who's the
Oh,
worst?
just-
Who's done the worst on this thing?
Worked there probably week before last. They were quite bad.
Oh, no, I think possibly a bit further back than that.
Right, okay, so everyone at home, where can you find you, Vittorio? Camera number 2, and what have you got coming up?
I'm at the Edinburgh Fringe all of August, and then my tour will be announced in mid-July. That'll be in 2026, and it's all around the UK and Ireland, doing some very exciting venues across the land. In nice towns that I will spend time in and learn about and respect.
And Baulff, not golf, where can they find you? What have you got coming up?
I'm going on tour in September through to the end of the year. I'm going around the country. Some of them are sold out, some of them aren't, so you can still get tickets. Other than that, just enjoying life, you know?
Oh, I have a podcast, Mike and Vittorio's Guide to Parenting. That's it as well. Yeah.
Nice. And all those links will be in the description below. But Vittorio and Josh have been bested on this week's quiz. Kevin's reign does go on, and he looks very happy about it.
This is very happy. Yeah.
This is very happy. But if you have enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel. If you are new around here, like the video, and we'll see you next week on a Joe Pub Quiz.